Hey, Empire Builders, Justin Kaiser here. Welcome to episode 31 of Next Up Empire. This is my daily series to help you build your business empire with ancient wisdom. Now, today we're going to talk about how to turn setbacks into success with ancient wisdom. Are you facing a tough challenge in your business? Then stay tuned because I'm sharing 5 powerful steps to transform obstacles into wins, along with practical tips that you can use today. So, what's one setback that you're facing right now? Comment below and let's turn it around together. By the way, I'm dropping episodes every day, Tuesday through Saturday, so stick with me all week. So, just a little bit about me. I've been building businesses for the last 24 years. And here's a quick look at the last 5 years of my journey. I co founded a company called Solar Grids, a solar energy franchisor. And as CEO, I led the company to scaling to over 100 franchise territories in 3 years. We then condensed down to 49 real solid ones and we merged with Stardust Solar. Now, today, we're the largest solar franchisor and fastest growing solar franchisor in North America, a publicly traded company with 87 franchise territories. And today, my role is focused on growth in the company, scaling up with more franchises and also raising capital. Now, that journey wasn't easy. There were lots of setbacks, like market shifts and merger hurdles that really hit us hard. But turning those setbacks into success is what got us here. Now, yesterday in episode 30, we talked about how to unlock success with Napoleon Hill's mastermind principle. So if you didn't see that episode yet, I encourage you to watch that one next. You see, ancient wisdom teaches us that every obstacle is a stepping stone to your empire. Napoleon Hill said, adversity builds character. Earl Nightingale said, your thoughts turn obstacles into wins. And Neville Goddard taught that imagining a better outcome reshapes reality. So, here's 5 steps inspired by ancient wisdom to turn setbacks into success and build your empire. First, you've got to think of setbacks as lessons because ancient wisdom teaches that obstacles are growth opportunities. Napoleon Hill said adversity is a teacher, showing you how to strengthen your empire. Now, quick story. Back in late 2021 and 2022, we saw the solar industry beginning to shift with third party installers no longer being as quick to get projects done for us. Now, we could have given up and got out of the industry, but instead, I embraced the setback as a lesson. We needed to do our own installations. So we started a whole nother franchise opportunity focusing on franchisees doing their own installations, turning a market challenge into a competitive edge. And our franchise offering became stronger than ever. Now, compare that to my early real estate days. I'd see a crashing market as a failure, not a lesson, and I gave up on the industry. Now, the reality is I could have pivoted and found another way to make money in real estate, such as short sales or helping people with their foreclosures. Now, why does this help you? Because embracing setbacks builds resilience, like turning a lost contract into a chance to refine your pitch. Now, for you, this means picking one setback today. So write it down. My setback is, and then write that down. Share it in the comments below. I'd love to see it. Second, you've got to shift your mindset to possibilities because ancient wisdom teaches that thoughts create opportunities. It was Earl Nightingale that said, you become what you think about most. So think about possibilities, not problems. Now, when we started laying down the foundation for a merger in 2024, we had some franchisees that resisted the transition. They were fearing change. They were wondering if support was going to be there. They had all sorts of questions. But I shifted my mindset. I shifted it to how can this be an opportunity? So we began offering our franchisees more support, and stock options were available now for franchisees. We turned resistance into unity, and our franchisees trusted us through the transition of the merger. Now, why does this help you? Because thinking about possibilities opens doors. It's like turning a pricing objection into a value added service. Now, if you're an electrician, for example, and a client says your rates are too high, think about the possibilities. Maybe offer a free energy audit to showcase your expertise, winning their trust. Now, for you, this means finding one possibility. Write it down. My possibility from this setback is this specific opportunity. And share it in the comments below. Let's go over it together. Third, You've got to imagine the success ahead because ancient wisdom teaches that visualization is what creates your reality. Neville Goddard said to live in the end result, imagining your setbacks already turned into success. Now, for me, every morning I would visualize our team overcoming challenges. I'd imagine our franchisees thriving. I'd imagine our merger succeeding. You see, it was that vision that drove us to innovate, like launching our new certified training programs that turned our merger fears into growth. So, why does this help you? Because imagining success fuels action, like turning a failed bid into a stronger proposal. Now, let's just say, for example, you're a roofer and a storm season bid falls through. Now, imagine winning the next one. Picture your crew repairing roofs, picture your clients signing contracts, and act by refining your bid with better terms. Now, if you're considering a franchise, a challenge like a slow start can be your chance to shine. Stardust Solar System supports you every step of the way to succeed, including doing in house digital marketing for your location with no management fee and helping you do everything, including design work and permitting for your first 3 jobs. So start visualizing your success. You've got to feel it. Close your eyes, see the setbacks solved, feel the win, and write it down. My success from this setback is this specific outcome. Share it in the comments below. I'd love to see it. Fourth, you've got to take strategic action to pivot because ancient wisdom teaches that action turns setbacks into wins. Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard all emphasize that action is the bridge between vision and reality. Now, when we face challenges at Solar Grids, I didn't just imagine a solution, I acted strategically. We launched a new franchise model, focusing on doing everything from sales to installations, carrying the same brand all the way through. And what we did was we turned a market shift into an opportunity for growth. Now, why does this help you? Because strategic action creates momentum, like following up after a rejection. Now, if you're offering some kind of service and a client declines to sign the contract, just act strategically. Offer a free service or a product of some sort to build trust, securing the deal. Now, for you, this means acting on your vision. So write it down. I'll act on and write the specific setback and then write the specific action. Share it in the comments below. I'd love to see it. Fifth, you've got to feel your body to stay resilient. Because ancient wisdom teaches that champions need energy to overcome setbacks. Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard all knew that energy sustains action. You see, my morning routine powers me through to push through obstacles. After a glass of water with electrolytes and also my watermelon amazing grass, I eat 10 full eggs, sometimes 12. And I usually eat it sometimes with turkey bacon or avocado. Now, for high protein and fats, this is a powerhouse meal and it keeps me sharp and energized all day long. I never crash, even into the evenings. I'm still energized. It's that energy that helps me turn challenges into wins. So to compare that to my early days. In my early days, I used to eat like a high carb breakfast loaded with sugar, and I'd crash by like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I couldn't handle setbacks. So why does this help you? Because this kind of energy is what keeps you resilient. So make sure you fuel up to keep going. Eat a high protein, high fat packed meal to stay focused and tackle the day ahead. So how are you going to fuel yourself from now on? Write it down. I'll fuel my resilience with, write down your specific meal and share it in the comments below. I'd love to see it. So that's how you turn setbacks into success with ancient wisdom. First, you've got to embrace them as lessons, then shift the possibilities, then imagine the win, then take strategic action, and last, fuel your resilience. All this is inspired by Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard. I scaled an empire to 100 plus franchise territories with the merger and IPO by facing setbacks head on. And it's my daily routine that really keeps my mind sharp to do it. So I just want to say thanks for watching. This series is your daily push. Tuesday through Saturday, I'm here to let you know you can do this. If an 18-year-old small town Nebraska kid like me 24 years ago can get started and start my own business, you can do it too. Now it's your turn. One call with me could help turn your setbacks into wins or find the perfect franchise like Stardust Solar to grow your empire. So click the link below, book a call with me, no pressure, just real talk. I'm dropping new episodes every day, Tuesday through Saturday, to keep your momentum going. So drop me a comment below. What's the biggest takeaway of this episode today? Tell me. I'll read and reply to every single one. This is your shot. Freedom, cash, ultimately, your empire starts now. And with my 24 years of business experience, my 15 years of investment management experience, and my 5 years of franchising experience, I'd love to help you make it happen. So book the call with me. Again, no pressure. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for episode 32.